Assalamualaikum and hello. First of all, the purpose of this presentation is to present the case study that constructed for ABC Company. As a preface, as is well known, food and beverage firms are one of the most competitive sectors in the world. The coffee industry in the globe has been noticeably blooming in recent decades, leading to the proliferation of coffee shops worldwide. The coffee drinking culture in a specific well-known country has been one of the most diverse, ranging from gourmet to local blends provided in coffee shops. ABC Company provides a cheerful environment as well as polite and helpful employees to assist clients with any questions or problems they may have regarding the coffee or service. People buy ABC Company products because of what they symbolize and the status symbol that comes with it. The company is headquartered in Seattle, Washington. ABC Company began in 1971 with just one retail store at Seattle's historic Pike Place Market. ABC Company went public on June 29, 1992. The total number of ABC Company stores is 15011, which are operated, and 3891 are licensed operations in the US. For the international location, ABC Company's store can be found in 44 countries outside of the United States. The aim of this presentation is to present the case study that proposed a risk mitigation for ABC Company according to the existing and the potential risks that faced by ABC Company. Risk mitigation is a method for preparing for and mitigating the consequences of hazards that a company or firm like ABC Company may encounter. A company or firm may minimize or mitigate the severity of some risk occurrences by having a defined strategy with sensible and planned actions. This case study aims to analyze, manage and resolve current risks, existing risks and potential risks so that the company can operate, compete and remain in the market. Risk mitigation, like risk reduction, takes action to mitigate the negative consequences of risk and catastrophes on business continuity. Risk mitigation is one component of risk management, and how it is implemented varies between each firm. Although the risk mitigation philosophy is to prepare a firm for all potential hazards, an effective risk mitigation strategy will analyze the impact of each risk and prioritize preparation based on the impact. Ideally, a firm would be prepared for all dangers and hazards and completely avoid them, as ABC Company is. As a result, having a risk mitigation strategy in place may help an organization prepare for the worst by recognizing that some degree of harm will occur and having procedures in place to deal with it. The story of ABC Company began in 1971. They were a roaster and retailer of whole bean and ground coffee, tea and spices back then, with a single location in Seattle's Pike Place Market. Every day, they go to work expecting to do two things: share amazing coffee with their friends and customers and contribute to making the world a better place. It was true in 1971 when the first ABC Company opened, and it is still true today. Howard Schultz, ABC Company Chairman Emeritus, entered his first ABC Company shop in 1981. Howard was enticed into ABC Company by his first cup of Sumatra and joined a year later. Howard moved to Italy the next year in 1983 and fell in love with Italian coffee shop and the romanticism of the coffee experience. He had a dream of reintroducing the Italian coffee house culture to the United States, a meeting place with a sense of community, a middle ground between work and home. He briefly left ABC Company to open his own coffee shops, but returned in August 1987 to acquire ABC Company with the support of local investors. ABC Company was intended to be a distinct sort of firm from the start, one that not only honored coffee and its long legacy, but also provided a sense of community. The purpose of ABC Company is to inspire and nourish the human spirit, one individual, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time.
Moving on to existing and potential risks. ABC Company existing and potential hazards have been identified using a combination tool approach. The first existing risk is workplace environment guideline, which is under workplace health, safety and security. An orientation tool reveals the existing risk of ABC Company with its common ethical issues. Based on its standard of business conduct, ABC Company create an ethical compliance guideline to guide the company. Employees are expected to follow all safety rules and practices, cooperate with the officials who enforce these rules and regulations, and take the necessary precautions to protect themselves and others. The next existing risk is business practice, which is conflict of interest, gift, and entertainment. An exposure checklist is utilized to identify how ABC Company addresses the risk of business conflict. Giving or accepting pricey gift or entertainment may be interpreted as an inappropriate attempt to influence the relationship, and it is also a risk to ABC Company. Making a major direct investment in such a corporation and physically participating in deals in which ABC Company has an interest are examples of conflict of interest. There are three potential risks for ABC Company, which is commodity price fluctuation, legal and regulatory risk, and ability to sell. Firstly is commodity price fluctuation. According to the financial statement analysis, ABC Company freely admits that it is sensitive to commodity price fluctuation. The ABC Company is willing to pay more for coffee beans, sugar, milk, and other ingredients. Second is legal and regulatory risk. The ABC Company warns that complying with rising privacy and data security standards will raise its expenditure, which may harm its financial situation. Failure to comply with the rules may result in regulatory penalties and litigation, as well as damage to its brand name and a negative impact on its company. Last but not least is ability to sell. ABC warns investors that if its marketing and advertising operation do not go as planned, it will lose sales and market share. Furthermore, ABC Company warns that if it does not meet consumer expectations in terms of sustainability and the environment, its financial result may suffer.
Now for the risk implementation. First part is the risk implementation towards the existing risk. It is the workplace environment guidelines, workplace health, safety and security. The company increased 20-hour-a-week mental health benefits to $5,000 because their hourly workers have a hectic job. Employee retention, recruitment, moral engagement and productivity improve the psychological health and safety because they are the company's eyes and ears, and they undertake training too. All employees must plan operations to protect company assets. ABC wants comments for accountability and protects employees by securing cash, opening and closing safe and reporting suspicious activities. The company has control entrance, panic buttons, fire detectors, CCTV and audio. Monitoring workers can quickly inform police to emergency. Next, the business practices, conflict of interest, gift and entertainment. ABC Company may suffer if it doesn't manage conflicts of interest, gift and entertainment. If these risks are not detected and handled, the company could suffer reputational damage, regulatory non-compliance and financial loss. ABC Company establishes a policy to help employees in a dispute and employs an exposure checklist to reduce business conflict. ABC Company prohibits bribery and inducement since they can cause conflict and warns against this behavior. Now for the second part of risk implementation towards potential risks are the commodity price fluctuations due to the rising of Arabica coffee prices. ABC Company uses fixed price and price to be fixed contracts. They contracts with a supplier for fixed price coffee. ABC agrees to buy coffee from a given source at a specific time. Due to their size and supplier ties, ABC Company may feel price to be fixed contracts are safe. They decreases expenditures due to coffee, resale and exchanges rates. ABC Company hedges coffee and gasoline and their supplier ties ensure daily price and availability. They hedges against exchange rate losses through swaps and future. Next, legal regulatory risk. Changing economic, political, legal and regulatory conditions in ABC companies operating countries increases the risk of tax system changes and uncertainties. ABC uses aims and principles to manage its global tax duty, and ABC company has legal procedures. The CFO manages ABC company's tax strategy. Audit and compliance oversees these activities too. CFO tasks VP of Tax and Custom with ABC company's tax, and this is assisted by tax and financial professionals in the US and the UK. Lastly, the ability to sell. 11% of stocks 24 hazard were selling capacity. ABC Company boasts a large IP portfolio. Trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets are intellectual property. ABC Company argues IP theft might ruin its business and brand. ABC sales field is competitive. ABC told the investor that marketing and advertising could impact sales and market share. ABC Company warned that if they didn't fulfill customer sustainability and environmental standards, their financial performance would collapse. ABC Company stated it follows US and international privacy laws. ABC Company may suffer from rising privacy and security costs. Failure to satisfy customer could cause ABC Company fines, lawsuit, and brand damage.
Now I will explain the risk mitigation. Some risks can be avoided. However, a business that doesn't plan for risk and take measures in risk mitigation is a business living on borrowed time. Risk mitigation practices are essential to ABC Company to help analyze the impact of the execution of the risk implementation actions and whether they help reduce threats to ABC Company. Now I will explain risk mitigation towards existing risks. Firstly, workplace environment guideline, workplace health, safety, and security. With the implementation of a supportive environment, ABC Company can mitigate the risk of exacerbating emotional distress and disorders and impairing treatment efficacy. It is crucial to develop a psychologically safe environment as mental illness, reduction of growth, disability premiums, high benefits costs, absenteeism, presenteeism, and turnover harm a company's bottom line. Promoting psychological safety also helps minimize organizations' legal risks. Even though legislation specifying employers' responsibility for mental pain, mental harm, and mental disease is still being written, ABC Company takes reasonable steps to ensure employee safety, including psychological safety. The implementation of protection of human and labor rights by ABC Company also helps mitigate the risk of workplace health, safety, and security. The strategy implemented helps portray the good name of ABC Company and carry how efficient ABC Company promotes the importance of employee mental health. Another risk mitigation towards existing risks is business practices, conflicts of interest, gift, and entertainment. Based on the analysis, the risk implementation process that was established was effective to mitigate the existing and potential risks. However, there is a need to take measures that will ensure the sustainability of the process. Therefore, it is recommended that the company should put the following strategies in place, such as formulate a communication policy to take care of external communication. This could have been avoided by a good communication strategy. The risk implementation implemented can lead to the result of the reduction of existing risks. For example, the policy that ABC Company established, the employees and employers should not accept a gift or favor or any given if it might create a sense of obligation, compromise the professional judgment, or create the appearance of doing so. In deciding whether a gift is appropriate, they should consider its value and whether public disclosure of the gift would embrace them or ABC Company. ABC Company prohibits offering, giving, soliciting, or receiving any form of bribe or endorsement. There are serious penalties for engaging in this conduct.
Lastly, ending the report presentation with the discussion on the risk mitigation of the potential risks faced by ABC Company. First, by using a fixed price and a price to be fixed strategy, ABC Company is able to mitigate the risk of price fluctuations by ensuring price consistency. As ABC Company contracts often have a well-defined process with distinct phases and deadlines, the pricing will not be affected easily as long as they do not exceed the defined scope of activities and responsibilities. This strategy also helped the company to reduce operational and financial risk while promoting suppliers to some level. Aside from that, hedging will provide other benefits to ABC Company by protecting ABC Company against market risks. They help ABC company fight against rising commodity prices by being able to acquire all the coffee and dairy product supplies needed for a given fiscal year at a slightly lower price. Lastly, hedging helps mitigate the risk faced by ABC company by establishing the cost of the coffee and other food goods, improving sales and profits while protecting its customer base. Next, not only the efficient tax administration by the CFO of ABC company helps mitigate the risk of tax exchange, but also encourages the business to become formally registered by expanding the tax base and increasing tax revenues. A thoroughly conducted administration of tax and regulations also help ABC company to mitigate the risk of uneven imposition of taxes, widespread tax evasion, and lower than expected tax revenues. Compliance with tax regulations also aids in keeping the system running for all parties involved and support programs and services that are beneficial. Last but not least is the mitigation of the risk implementation of the risk on the ability to sell. The repositioning strategy that ABC company implemented help enhances more of their target customers by attracting the youth to know more about their unique product and brand. The relationship that ABC company has built along with the customer service help to reduce the customer's trust issues. ABC company tend to stay close with their customer to ensure their products keep known by everyone through their social media. Besides, they can keep improving their product quality based on customers' needs. The medium ABC company used to promote their brand through various social media and face-to-face interactions in store also help mitigate the risk by expanding their product to everyone and all levels of income and categories. The alternative ABC company creates through the limited time promotion tends to attract customers to try it soon as possible, as it is not long-lasting. It helps reduces the risk as the customer doesn't want to feel regret and eager feeling, thus will rush to try it on before it sells out. Indirectly, it can help towards brand awareness of ABC company. That is all from us. Thank you.